James Carter never thought much about his looks. At 62, he figured the days of turning heads were long gone. A retired architect, he spent most of his time reading, gardening, or visiting the local coffee shop where the baristas all seemed to know his name. He chalked that up to habit, not charm. But lately, something felt different. It started when Emily, the new neighbor in her early 30s, moved in next door. James helped her carry a bookshelf inside, and she smiled wide. "You know," she said, brushing hair from her face, "you've got this whole silver fox thing going on." James chuckled, not thinking much of it. But her compliment stuck. Then there was the young man at the bookstore last week who stopped James to ask where he got his coat. "You've got style," the guy said. "Most older dudes don't even try." James began to notice other things. People looked him in the eye when they spoke. Waiters seemed to go the extra mile. Younger women laughed a little louder at his jokes, lingered longer in conversations. One afternoon at the dog park, a woman maybe half his age sat beside him on the bench. "You've got presence," she said, out of nowhere. "I bet you were handsome when you were young." James smiled. "And now?" she grinned. "Still are." It was confusing, flattering, and a little surreal. He brought it up to his sister during lunch one Sunday. "James," she said, "you're a classic case. There are clear signs you're an attractive older man. You just never paid attention." She listed them. First, confidence without arrogance. You walk like you know who you are. That's rare. Second, your voice. Low, calm, and sure. Younger people pick up on that. Third, the way people listen when you talk. That's because you carry wisdom and you know how to tell a story. Fourth, taking care of yourself. You dress well, stay fit, and your gray hair, it suits you. Fifth, the attention of younger women. They're drawn to your calm energy and experience. Sixth, respect from other men. They defer to you in conversation. That's not just age, it's presence. And seventh, people just want to be around you. That's charisma, James, subtle but real. James listened, stunned. "I always thought I faded into the background." His sister laughed. "You've been standing out without realizing it." That night, James looked in the mirror. He still saw the same lines, the same gray at the temples. But something had changed. Not in his reflection, but in how he saw himself. Maybe, just maybe, he hadn't aged out of being attractive. Maybe he'd grown into it. And from that day forward, James carried himself a little differently. Not with ego, but with quiet understanding. The kind of confidence that doesn't need to be spoken, because it's already felt.